We've got more reaction on those Mueller charges today, and since this is The Beat, we might get into some other developments. I'm joined by MSNBC's Rev Al Sharpton, Pharoah Monch, a Billboard Top 100 artist who's collaborated with Grammy winner Macy Gray and is performing at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival this weekend, and rapper Young Paris, who's on Jay-Z's label, Roc Nation. This is quite a panel, if I could say so. Rev, when you look at this week's news, what's on your mind?
I look at what happened with the whole question of this Mueller indictment. I think that when you see 12 Russians indicted, they inform the president in advance, and he still calls it a witch hunt and is going to meet with the president of Russia. I mean, this, other than if he's going to say, I want you to extradite the 12 Russians, what would he even be doing in the room?
What's there to talk about?
What's there to talk about? So I think that we're getting very close to him really showing his true nature.
What's on your mind?
For me, I was watching the FBI hearings yesterday, and that was just crazy. The questions were all over the place. It was like, who's on third? What's on second? And then the guy was like, I've been instructed not to answer that question. And it was just crazy to me. And then the lady joins in at the end and asks the one guy, have you taken your medication? You know, so I was just watching that, like, what's going on?
Well, and that Republicans have finally found something they don't like about part of the FBI for the first time.
First time in history. And then when you think of how they are discrediting the FBI, discrediting prosecutions and investigations, when we've done it on the movement side, we were un-American, unpatriotic, and everything you can think of. Now you have arch Republicans doing this. It's amazing to me, and I think that you're seeing the world look at this country saying, what's going on? I was watching the president in England today, and I was there 3 weeks ago when a lot of the progressives were getting ready for the march. I mean, it's almost like we are the laughingstock of the world because of our inconsistency as a country. And I think that everybody is seeing that blatantly because of Donald Trump.
Well, and the thing I want to flag is looking at something we touched on earlier in the show. Mueller saying that you have these Russian military agents posing as a fake hacker. So they're trying to trick us here in America and working with a U.S. congressional candidate for stolen documents. It says here the conspirators sent the candidate the stolen documents relating to the candidate's opponent. I mean, this is scary stuff, and anyone who looks at this should care about what's happening to our democracy, not which side might benefit in the short run, because if countries can do this, what kind of democracy do we have?
They had a false site up saying they were Black Lives Matter. Yep. They had false sites up quoting many of us that were dealing with the question of what happened in Ferguson. This is frightening, and it sets all of us up, and we all should feel vulnerable about it.
Yeah, so this is not your normal Summer Friday. But Young Paris, I got to meet you. We do more than one topic on this show. The Rev knows that.
Yep.
And when we talk about who's fallen back, I understand you have one that might give us a little lighter moment here on a big week.
Yeah, we'll switch the vibe a bit, man. I actually just came off tour in Africa. And just getting off the plane, I get on my Instagram, and all I'm seeing is this dance craze from Drake released a new song called In My Feelings, and there's a kid in New York named Shiggy Show who created a dance. I don't know if you guys maybe have some audio here or something, we could play it. But
this is the dance right here. How do you feel about it?
So it's so crazy to look at these things now, because I feel like because of the internet and we have so much access to viral videos. Like there was a time where like things would take a week to go viral, but now it's so incredible to see like millions of viewers and celebrities and people impactfully attacking this song in such a quick time. It's just
well, yeah, and the culture can spread so much more quickly. I saw Simon Says, your big hit, it has over 10 million views. I imagine a lot of those have come since it came out.
Yeah, and then it goes away and it comes back, and it's a new bunch of kids rediscovering the record all over again. So it's just amazing in that way.
Like these kids become the new DJs. So now when you got kids who do viral your videos, it's almost
right. Everyone could share whatever they find. Well,
a lot of kids didn't know what Simon Says was until Pharrell came out with it.
And a lot of people.
But I like Still Standing because Dwight McKee wrote it now, so you know.
To bring it all together, I don't think people knew when you recorded that song that you were talking about Bob Mueller when you said control the game like Tomb Raider.
Exactly.
So now we know that. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.